here now. Hi, hello. I love being here and being places, and most importantly, being pantsless at tables. Hi, I'm Irvy Fitz, and I'm excited. I just did a whole spiel about being excited. I don't need to say that again. But we're going to be running a wonderful game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians because everybody at this table is running on full synapses. Everything is firing. Cha-ching, cha-ching, kapow. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm going to be the game master for you all today. I will not panic at the table and do a whole spiel now. I'm going to throw it over to our friends so they can say hello to you, and then I'm going to talk to you about our setting. Hello, friends.
The only panicking allowed is at the disco, not at the table. No?
Yeah,
No,
I'll
what's
panic
funnier in
wherever
my
I
head,
want,
yeah.
Steve. You can't tell me what to do.
That's fair. You know what?
It's okay.
Valid.
It's okay, Steve. We know you have the music taste of a 16-year-old high schooler
Hey.
from like
Shush.
5
Hey.
years
My
ago.
day list said black eyeliner today, so
My first concert was Panic at the Disco, so rude. Okay, I see how it is.
We're starting off strong. That's great.
starting off strong.
We're starting off strong.
But Callum, if you want to say who you are and who you're playing, and we'll go from there. We'll start this for realsies.
Hello. My name is Callum. My pronouns are they, them, and new. I will be playing Lizzie Sid. Where is my echo coming from?
That's from my phone, sorry.
How dare you, Steve?
As long as we know.
I was terrified. I was like, "Oh my god, is it me?" Yeah, they are the scoundrel. So my job is to go around and make a mess with individuals that I would like to fuck. That's me. Oh, her pronouns are she, her.
Popcorn that shit on over.
Go, Steve.
My mic was muted. Good job, Steve. Fantastic start to this stream. I'm so proud. But hi, hello, Steve here, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless Tables and other things. I'm going to be playing Shishti Badal, she, they. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing the trickster, who's very much for the vibe that there's we're here to have a good time, but not for a long time. And if we fuck around, we find out. But if we don't, we don't. That's me. Anyway, Percival.
Hi everyone, I'm Abhilasha Percival. My pronouns are he, she, and I'm playing Shashi. Surname redacted until you get to know me better. Don't worry on me getting to know you. I already know everything about you. And I'm playing the spooky witch.
What? I mean, what? Who said that?
What? Who said what? Who? Where? Who? It's just in the wind, except there's not really wind because this is a spaceship.
There's still wind. People have got to let it loose somehow.
Oh my god.
Bean night is a very scary night on the ship when you're in such close quarters.
Yeah, the filters are working overtime, yeah.
Yeah, milkshakes aren't a super popular treat on here due to the inevitable lactose intolerism.
Yeah, and then plus there's no yards, so where do you bring the boys to, right? So
correct. Correct.
We throw the boys out the airlock.
Yeah. You are so right, Lizzie. I'm sorry that we missed the true meaning of lesbianism here. Throwing boys out the airlock. Which there are quite a few airlocks on this ship. In most cases, you do have to have some sort of like access card to open and close them because they don't really want just random people shooting boys out of airlocks. That is That is a dangerous thing, and there is a level of
I'm-
security, unfortunately.
I'm just following the instructions. It says to leave communication buoys behind the ship. The buoys are being thrown out the airlock to communicate. We don't want boys here.
They can join the circle of other bodies that have been shot out the airlock that surrounds your ship. That's some people can't account for physics. Oops. But that being said, our story takes place today on the Hazelmal. It is a generational ship that left some planet some centuries ago. So it's basically just a giant moving city. Very metropolitan with a variety of layers for every class and type of person to live in. A melting pot of you name it, honestly. And as any city or society would have, it does have its own structural issues and a lot of classism mixed in with the capitalism of it all. One of the big things, though, about this generational ship is that they do have crews that they set out on a fairly regular basis to go exploring across the universe and the galaxy to learn more about who's its and what's its galore, gather other resources, establish connections, and some people do just end up leaving the ship to have a grand old time elsewhere, and they're tired of living with the same people. Where we begin, though, is a group of folks who may or may not want to change the status quo. So this is where I will popcorn it on over to our lesbians who are getting up on this fine digitally produced morning. Considering there's no sun at any times, all panels just replicate. So where do we find you all first thing?
I
So
think-
Lizzie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Steve. It's fine.
So Shishti usually wakes up very late, but today for some reason she's up early. Or has she not slept? I don't know. Neither does she. Time is weird. And she likes to think that when she wakes up early, she's going to spend the morning doing some crunches or sit-ups and some exercise, get those reps in. But their morning has mostly been spent scrolling through their datapad, reading fan fiction about the newest it couple on the interwebs. There is a lot of hype about this new character that has been introduced to their favorite show, and everyone is shipping them with everyone. So Shishti has not only consumed all the fan fiction about this new character, but has also written some. That's what they spent the morning doing.
What tags does
What
Shisty use?
What doesn't she use?
Yeah, you.
Angst,
Okay.
happiness, betrayal, enemies to lovers, friends to lovers, empreg, everything.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Congrats. We didn't make it 10 minutes in before.
That's weird food choice, man.
That's on me. I asked Steve to name tags.
Oh, where were you going with that? Where else would you
The
go?
minute-
Like,
A
I
very other long list of tags, but
No, the minute you said tag, I was like, I have to say it. I have to say it.
Yes, no,
Ooh.
it's
Hurt/comfort.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Can I say? Okay, I'm going to say. We might get banned off Twitch if I say this.
then don't
Oh,
say it.
no.
Then don't
We've
say
got
it.
hours of charity to go. We're raising money for charity people.
we are raising
Okay,
money
let's-
for
let's
charity. Donate.
I'll just say blank fisting and then we leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
can't
no.
say the full thing. We will absolutely get
Oh, yeah,
flagged
definitely.
for it.
You missed the AB. Oh,
No, Steve,
Oh,
Steve,
Steve,
don't
stop.
go down that rabbit hole.
No.
Come back. Come
Get
back.
out of the.
Oh my god, chat. Oh,
my
we
God.
did have 25 donated before chat
Woo!
descended into being
oh shit! I think
Chaos.
Tony
the
just
worst.
redeemed 5. Did he redeem 5 uwus? That's 25 minutes of uwus. Fuck me.
Oh no.
Oh, this is great.
So we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the fact that Steve said ABO and no. Okay, no.
No,
We're gonna
I.
move past it,
Yeah.
and Steve now
No.
has to end
Yep.
every sentence he says with uwu.
Woo!
I'm
Yep.
looking. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that's what it was. That's not my thing. I'm not into that at all. I prefer much more traditional stuff. The Omega verse is not my thing.
Much
Uwu.
more traditional MFAG, okay?
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
as long as-
Exactly.
I
MPEG
think
is
we can definitely trick
Empreg.
pucker this. Like,
No.
don't.
no,
Don't
but
worry.
What is traditional Empreg in this case?
okay.
Actually,
I'll
the
tell you.
traditional
We
No,
don't
I'll tell you.
move
Okay,
on.
The
so
first-
you got
We're
up,
just talking
you
about
read
it
some
like that's
fanfic, you
traditional
wrote
Empreg.
some fanfic.
Yeah.
It was a generationship. There's been this is like a soap opera type deal. I'm imagining that you're getting really into new character wise.
No, I think it's
where go ahead.
sorry. Go on. I need a minute.
No, okay. I might need a minute. Where do you go from? Like, what gets you out of bed and stops you from your thrilling literature?
Sorry, I had a bit of a coughing fit. But yes. So sorry. Can someone else take over for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. While Shristi is getting really into this fanfic, Lizzie, what are you doing? How does your morning start? How does it go?
Lizzie wakes up in someone else's dormitory. Notices that someone else has wrapped around them and does not quite remember how she got here, or where she left her clothes. So very delicately lifts the person off them and steps out to try and explore the room in the dark to find her jumpsuit. She is very tall and very muscular, so it's quite easy to find the jumpsuit because it is very very large, and she will put it on, zip it up most of the way up her chest, but not all the way, and then sneak out of the room. And as she goes to leave, she notices the next episode of the TV show that Steve's character was obsessing over is on the side, so has probably just slept with the actress from that show. And then has no idea what the context for this script is and goes, huh, okay. And then pushes the door open and leaves.
Beautiful. Yeah, you just you know had a wild night the night before. Ran into some pretty people up in the hearth, having a nice little drink every once in a while, and probably stayed in one of the nicer quarters and dormitories that you would have stayed in as well. Like, being so for real.
Yeah, she kind of like comes out into this corridor and goes, I don't think I've ever been here before. Like, what? Where even am I? I don't even know this place. It's way too fancy for my blood. And then looks down at her outfit, realizes that she doesn't have any shoes on. it's fine. She's got like a deep blue kind of engineer's jumpsuit with lots of pockets and various pieces of mechanical engineering gear attached to it. And yeah, she's got like kind of short, bright, like purple hair. That's a little bit spiky. And yeah, she's gonna try and wander her way back to any area that she knows. Like, I don't know. These rich people. Who the fuck are they?
Rich people do be rich peopling. I just want to use something for the lulz of it. Instead of figuring out a person, will you just give me a figure out?
Yeah.
Roll that wit.
Hey, luckily my character has +1 wit. Gonna really need it. 7.
Okay. I would say with a 7, it probably is not going to take you. There's a wrong turn here or there. You backtrack. You end up in a quote unquote cul-de-sac and have to do a little looped around. You recognize maybe like an emergency exit, an emergency maintenance hatch or something at some point, and go, "Oh
Jeffrey's
shit!
tube.
No, I've been here." Yeah, yes, Jeffrey's tubes, correct. And are able to find your way back to a more central location on the ship.
I feel like she sees the Jeffrey's tube and goes, oh, "My way out," and slides down the Jeffrey's tube. Yeah.
Percival, how does your character's morning start for us?
Well, it begins with Shashi currently face down on her table with like a bunch of thread and needle around her and a half finished crocheted little demon. Like it has like the horns and it looks like a little Gengar in black and purple. Like it's half finished on the table and she's face down on the table, snoring, having slept like about 3 hours ago, because she got really into crochet. She's really into crocheting these days. You have to, keep your hands busy when you're busy reviewing like camera footage and stuff, which is what is open on her laptop. And you can kind of see that her laptop is at this point has like a bunch of windows open, and one of the windows that is open you will see is a script of season 15 of the show that Steve's character Shrishti loves. And it has like those stamps of like the company, which means that it's from showing that it's not just like a script that's been released by the companies, that it's a script that's still very much in production, and it's clearly been taken from the company's archives and computer, and it's open on there, and she was clearly reading it at some point. She wakes up with a start, looks at her clock and goes, "Oh, and it's like," and she looks at her like schedule, and she has a meeting with the director and one of the cast members of the show in her calendar. Okay. She gets up and she starts making herself coffee and, just kind of preparing herself for the meeting, which is in like 15 minutes.
Hello, hi.
Hi, welcome back.
Sorry about that. I was laughing so hard I needed some water. I drank the water and then I choked on it because nobody else is choking me. So like, it turned out that I choked on the water instead. So, and then I had a coughing fit for 10 minutes. So that was fun. But yeah, hi.
As long as you're good now.
Yeah.
Panduranga Parmeshwara.
We're only 20 minutes in. We're not even 20 minutes in.
You say things, man.
I
You
love your mouth
say
muted.
things.
If we keep Steve laughing, he'll just choke to death, and we won't have to deal with Steve for the rest of the stream.
Who's going to end the stream then?
We'll send someone round to your house.
Yeah,
I'll send someone.
It'll happen. It'll all be. Yeah, there's supposed to be. Woo.
Yeah, Steve. Where's your fucking uwus?
Yes. Sorry. Right. So we've established that there's a TV show that I really like. Uwu. This TV show is set on Earth. Uwu. Because usually you see soap operas on Earth about spaceships. Uwu. This is a soap opera on a spaceship about Earth. Uwu. And it's about how life was green and there was no more greenery. Uwu. It's about a group of people living in an underground bunker. Uwu. After a nuclear fallout. Uwu. The show has been running for 45 years. Uwu. And the most popular season was from the 12th to the 18th. Uwu. When they introduced a side plot, Uwu, where Godzilla turned into a human and raw dogged 4 of the main leads. Uwu. So
Not lie, I would watch that show. I would watch that show.
So the repercussions
In real
of
life.
that Uwu has been that now there's a bunch of half Godzilla fucks running around underground. Uwu, and that's what the latest season is all about. They introduced one of the new eggs that was recently hatched. And it's amazing because in the lore of this world, Uwu, the Godzilla eggs take however long they need to incubate Uwu, so they can keep adding more characters whenever they want and call them the Godzilla babies. Uwu.
But here's the thing that's unbeknownst to the audience: all of these Godzilla babies are real. They're just being incubated behind the scenes, kept for the drama.
Okay. Yes.
No, Steve. Yes, what?
What?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Shit. Yes, Uwu.
Jesus Christ. If you're going to torture me, at least do it properly.
That's what they said. Yes.
Many clip requests. Calm down.
The clipper needs to come down.
Oh.
The clipper is going to stop reacting. I'm telling you, it's going to. There it is. I was right. It stopped.
Oh, God.
We haven't even got to the plot yet. There is no plot. I think the next 2 hours are just us discussing the intricacies of how Godzilla babies would work in an underground shelter. Uwu. I think that should be.
So we're actually going into this whole, like, we're gonna write the plot for this soap opera. Let's go.
How I Met Your Godzilla.
Okay, there we go. How I Met Your Godzilla.
2.5 Godzillas.
No.
Oh, that's
Very
pretty good.
specifically,
That's
I'm
good.
going to
That's
say
good.
this. It was they did like a hard jumping the shark thing, but like in a good way. Around season 15, the previous plot was in fact had been following the adventures and the story of how the tentacle monster from the ocean met this met Poison Ivy, no relation to the DC character. She's in fact, the Ivy is with an I, and the poison is spelled in the French way. In fact, it was their story, and they were but because they slow burned it too much, everybody lost interest, so they were killed off in season 50, in the season 14 finale, because where they finally held hands for the first time, dying Thelma and Louise style. And then in season 15, Godzilla, How I Met It turned into How I Met Your Godzilla. And I'm going to tie this back. The script that Shashi has, they are going to reveal that the How I Met Your Godzilla, that Godzilla, in fact, is in some way connected to the tentacle monster.
Yes.
And
I'm so glad you circled back to that, because yes.
Wait, did I miss a tentacle monster?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
tentacle monster. It was from like seasons like 8 to 14.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Uwu.
yeah, they killed off because they were taking too long to slow burn, and so they got killed off. But it turns out that the current season, the Godzilla and the Godzilla babies might be connected to the tentacle monster and Poison Ivy. No relation to Poison Ivy, the DC character. And they may just be alive somewhere. We don't. She only has one script yet. She's trying to get the other scripts.
I would like to
while you're
add an
reading-
addendum that every time they say Poison Ivy, they have to add it, whether it's in text or verbally. No relation to DC Comics Poison Ivy. Uwu.
Yeah, no, it's a fourth wall break every time.
Yeah, even when they reference her in universe, and she introduces herself, she's like, "I'm Poison Ivy." No reference to DC Comics Poison Ivy. Uwu. The uwu is me saying uwu, not Poison Ivy saying uwu. Just to clarify, uwu.
It can be both. It definitely can be both.
What's fucking hell? Oh god! I'm sliding down the Jeffries tubes. All right.
Down the Jeffries tubes.
Does this stream have a Jeffries tube I
Jeffries
can
tube.
use?
It does not, unfortunately. You're stuck in that chair for the next.
Steve
Time.
started this, and now you're all going to suffer because I have watched enough WWE and soap operas to go completely fucking bonkers. Good luck. Steve started this. This is all Steve's fault.
It's fine. We're gonna get it back on track because.
Hey, reminder: if you would like to keep on punishing me for being here, you can donate £5 to make $5 to make Steve keep doing the uwu. Just so you know that if you want that to continue because it's entertaining, you should donate to charity.
You should donate to charity.
You should donate to charity
Here we go.
anyway, not
Please
to torture
donate.
me.
Please do donate. Also, if you want to have fun with your donation, also, you don't just necessarily have to torture Steve, but we do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, like Lou, you said, if you wanted to continue uwu, do you keep donating? Yes.
If you donate, okay, I don't know. I don't think that's one of the milestones. But if you want someone else to start saying uwu at the end of every sentence, you can ask a special request. I am so going over Steve's head to say this shit. I'm so sorry.
for the low cost of $1,200, you can have one of us say an uwu for no, I don't know, whatever. I don't care. Just do it. We'll figure it out. Everyone says uwu now. I think Callum, if we get Callum to say uwu, that's the goal, right? At the end of this, for this one shot now, the goal is to get Callum to say uwu. Everything else is out the window. I'm so sorry, Urvi. I'm so sorry, Urvi. We have derailed it.
The first time I did a charity live stream, I promised a song if we hit a certain donation goal. I refuse to name donation goals now because I had to do that song. So, Jeffrey's tubes
Yes.
in my jumpsuit, bare feet, climbing
Coming
to the
down.
lower levels.
Yes.
If you find
the-
me on that lower level, Callum, ha 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 ha, evil laugh cackle.
So Callum is going down a Jeffrey's. No, wait, no. Lizzie is going down a
Come on, you
Jeffrey's
can do
tube because nobody will go down Jeffrey's tube.
I just left the apartment of the actress from your favorite show.
Yep.
Oh, I missed that because I was having a coughing
Because you
fit.
were
So
too
I
busy
missed.
cough dying. Yeah.
We expanded on your bit.
Damn it! I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah. But yeah, Glizzy is going down the Jeffrey tubes. Shasha has a meeting with a director apparently in 15 minutes. Shristi, where are you? Like, where are you going? What are you like? We've established that you are reading Impreg about Godzilla. But where are you going from there?
Right. So I think the vibe is very much that Shrishti is she's gotten her fanfic fix of the day, and at this point there is no more fanfic left for her to read because she's consumed all of it. Ooh, unfortunately, but there is still so much that the world has to offer, and now she has decided to create fanfics of real people. And she decided to create fanfics of original characters now, because there is no more fanfics left of fictional characters. So she's going to write fanfiction for original characters that she creates. She's basically writing a novel, but she doesn't know it yet. And that is what she's working on. And whenever so to get inspiration, sometimes she needs to leave her room because you need to see people in their element. So I think she's going to make her way down to the cafeteria where they're gonna try to watch people in their element and use those people as fodder for their thing, uvu. Unless you need us to get to somewhere specific, that's what we're doing.
Heading to the cafeteria. Cool beans. Lizzie is going down a Jeffrey's tube. Shasho, let's talk about this meeting with the director that you were setting up.
Yeah. So she kind of a lot of the work Shashi does is usually at her own whim, or if there's something juicy or fun to get from certain important people. And the current episodes, last few episodes of the season, she noticed has been directed by the same person. And she happens to know this person who's you can come up with the name. I can also come up with the name. Who comes up with the name? Anyway, so she knows this person and requested a meeting, just to introduce herself, remind them that uh, the show needs to go on. And she's kind of suspicious of this person actually getting so much work, because the last time she met them, they were kind of ranting about the show and the fact that if they had this whole plan of taking down the show would mean taking down a certain studio.
Okay. So where are you meeting this person?
Okay.
Like where? Because like what are your? I guess I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do here.
I'm planning to meet them at the Skin. it's morning, and people are kind of like going back to their assigned sections, so the place is fairly empty. People are just kind of trying to get.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, cool beans. We're back. Cool. It happens. We're good. We're back. You also cut Percival when you were literally saying exactly where you wanted to have the meeting. So I caught everything leading up to the location and then everything after I got.
Oh,
but
no.
I did you're like it literally skipped the word of where you were meeting. So if I could please.
At the Skin. We're meeting at the Skin, near the buffet.
If you're talking about like skin as in like in that document, that is a like dance club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's meeting them near essentially behind where the dancers and everyone kind of like dress up. Right now
So
they're not there,
I
so
don't think a big shot Hollywood director type is going to be meeting down there because that's more of a scummy type situation, if that makes sense.
Have you heard the description of this show? I don't think this is Hollywood.
It's been on for 45 years. They've got some sort of money and some sort of class.
okay, let me put it to you this way. They Shashi knows this person intimately. So when she reached out to Sanjana, she said, "Hi." It was first of all, when she sent the message, it was in very menacing typography, Times New Roman, which is practically sociopathic. Uh, and she said, "Come meet me at this place. You remember your old workplace where you used to shoot your first documentary that you made? Come meet me here." Sanjana had made a documentary about the Skin a while back when she was first starting out as a filmmaker. So she's well familiar with the club.
Okay. Sure. You all meet down at Skin. It's still pretty poppin', of an establishment. She's not happy about meeting you here. This is down in the hole, so it was going to be a significantly longer trek for her than where she's currently at. Again, it's one of those more like scummier, more shady areas. So it's not someplace she's happy about meeting you at. It's not her vibe, not her scene. And typically when she's having these kind of meetings, they have a little bit more professionality behind them. So they're having like a breakfast or something. But she comes in and she'll be sitting there when you get in at a table off in the corner for you.
So I enter, and I'm kind of still. I have like exactly three shades that I wear. I wear black, I wear purple, and sometimes I wear black with red. Today I'm kind of dressed in black and red leather jacket, fishnets. So it's it's definite fishnets, eyeliner, piercings everywhere, and with a like big flask of coffee in my hand, and I just go, "Hi, it's nice to see you again."
Uh, yes. Good. What?
Do you like the changes to the mirrors? I remember last time when you were shooting, when you're shooting the documentary, you used to complain a lot about, the mirrors, and, it's not, the lighting was always flickering and kind of messing with your camera and footage and stuff.
It's is what it is. The proprietor, Mr. Mew, has done his best, but it's not necessarily an establishment for documentaries. And at this point in my career, I am much more skilled with my techniques.
Yes, I saw the use of that Dutch tilt that you've done in season 15, episode 9. Kind of reminded me a little of the Dutch tilt you did when you were interviewing Cassandra. Almost identical.
Well, a tilt is a tilt. There's only so many ways you can angle. There's a reason we give them the names we do.
So, the new season.
Yes. What of it?
Have you spoken to, her, your Poisson Ivy? I mean,
Oh,
that's why you're planning to bring her back, right? So you get to speak to her again?
you see, I guess you don't know. I figured it was something you might. Oh, I don't think I should tell you if you're not in the know.
I'm always in the know. And you do realize I'm still in the circle of close friends on her Instagram, right? I can easily DM her, especially asking about her beloved director and her, her what was, how did she describe you? Her artist?
Correct. So if you're in her closest friends on Instagram, you'll know that she hasn't posted in 2 weeks and has been deemed missing. But clearly you've missed those latest updates. Maybe somebody's gotten into your account. You should take a look at that.
So you haven't seen her?
Nobody has in 2 weeks. That's why she's been deemed missing.
2 weeks? Was that before or after your little accidental reunion near at the Space Museum?
Oh, that would have been after, because I would have seen her at that point, and I have not seen her for 2 weeks as she has been missing.
Interesting. I mean, you haven't seen her in years. You deliberately avoid any place that you go on the ship with, or that she's on the ship. And, the first time Poisson Ivy is brought back into the show and the actress who so iconically played her goes missing, just as her director that wrote her death for her wants to come back onto the show. Anyway, I'm sure it's a coincidence. The buffet will be would be put in the club in like about 2 minutes. It's an 8 a.m. buffet. Pretty good, actually. Should try it. Say hi to your rich, powerful wife. Bye. And she leaves.
And after, as you head out, we are going to take a quick little break here, if that is good for Steve.
A break in this economy?
Yes, please.
No, yeah, of course, yeah.
I vogued, and it was game 5 that the voguing happened. The voguing is not for this show. Drag nights happen on Wednesdays, and it is not a Wednesday.
That's okay. We can still abracadabra these pants off. Get it, because nobody wears pants. Woo-woo.
There we go. Get the ooh-woo cracking back in. And no, the Uwu Kraken is not on How I Met Your Godzilla.
Oh,
We left off though with Shashi having a conversation with a director who has hinted at a missing actress. We've had our buddy old pal Lizzie going down some Jeffrey's tubes for a very extended period of time. This is the longest Jeffrey's tubes of your life, Lizzie. But at least it's going to get you out of that swanky neighborhood. And Tristy has made it to the local cafeteria, reading and writing fan fiction and being inspired by the local ambiance. Lizzie, what do you do when you finally drop out of Jeffrey's tube?
I head to the dock. I head to the dock. That's where I go. I go to the dock. I go. The Jeffrey's tube didn't take me outside this spaceship. I'm gonna have to take a spaceship, I guess. How difficult is it for me to get away from these two?
Currently very easy because you are away from both of them.
Great, perfect. Yeah, I think I'm going to the docking bay, not for a ship, not to escape, so I can find some boots.
why do you need boots?
I'm not wearing any shoes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need
Trying not
good
to make
quality.
jokes about an English person saying keep the Indians away. I'm not going to make that.
Jesus Christ.
I am going to go and find some boots because I need steel cap boots, and I've lost mine in whatever I did last night. And where would I go? The docking bay, where all the other workers are.
It makes
So I can
sense.
steal some boots.
Yeah, that is.
And if I happen to pass by the cafeteria on my way,
You do actually. You know, the Jeffrey's tube that you drop out of, you actually have to walk directly through the cafeteria in order to get to the docking bay.
Okay.
right?
So we're all in the cafeteria.
No, you and I are in the cafeteria.
Okay.
Unless Shasha is making their way to the cafeteria at this after their directorial conversation.
Yeah, she's hungry and she doesn't and the strip club buffet is just like bacon and hot sauce, and she needs something a little more substantial.
Bacon and hot sauce sounds like heartburn waiting to happen. And the fact that I'm saying that makes me feel so old, Uvu. Anyway, Shrishti, sorry, my bad, is having an excellent breakfast of yes, make your jokes. Even the Indians can't tell each other apart. Go on.
It was just you giving Callum and I so much shit because we misread an overlay.
Learn your own character's names, people.
Yeah.
This is the microcosm of the Commonwealth War. This is what it is.
Are you like just? Do you have like a book in your hand while you are eating your breakfast, or are you just eating your breakfast?
No, I'm eating my breakfast and I'm from memory, because I've read every single fanfic about them. I'm literally going through a fanfic in my head and thinking of ways where I would correct it and fix it and make it better. Yeah, especially
Cool.
that one
I
arc
come up
about.
to you and I flick.
Okay.
I flick you in the head.
Hey, whoa! That was not
You
very.
fell out of the clouds.
Well, it wasn't in the clouds. It was technically in the gutter, but okay, go on. Uvu.
Whatever.
What?
What?
You flicked me. What do you want?
Yeah. Were we not supposed to? I thought that we'd agreed to Meet at the docking bay?
Yeah, but we need to eat first, right? You don't know how long it's going to take. And then do you want to be hungry for the entire day? And then your sugar levels are going to crash, my sugar levels are going to crash, and then we're going to antagonize each other all day. Do you really want to repeat of what happened last time? Uwu?
Okay.
Sit down, eat.
Food. I will go and have food.
Hey.
And she like walks up to whatever server she can find and just asks for like the most horrible synthetic meat on a stick.
So
Abs. No, go ahead.
So
Go
so
ahead,
you're
Steve.
putting raw meat in your mouth is what you're doing. First thing in the morning. Or second thing in the
Okay,
morning, I
yeah.
guess. Oh,
The only
okay.
meat she has in her diet, so yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Anna's message just threw me. Okay. My brain short circuited.
Yeah,
Not
no,
only because
not
it was so
quite
funny,
tofurkey.
but also because it came from Anna. Anyway, sorry. Continue. Right. Food.
Gotta be just like a straight up like impossible meat situation though. So it's got those weird big coconut pellets to it still. And they've mostly cooked it, so all that fake fat's kind of got out, and then they wrapped it around in a Denver's mention of tofurkey, so they wrap it up in a tofurkey, and then they're gonna like deep fry that.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
I think Shishti's just gonna watch this happen and just lean back and like, I have tasted a bunch of weird things in my life, but that does not look appealing at all.
And she goes to sit down, takes the chair, turns it the
Of
other
course she
way, and then
does.
Viker maneuvers onto the chair.
As Lizzie does that, suddenly it's broad daylight, but somehow still from the shadows, from that one teeny sliver of shadow, Shashi appears behind Lizzie and goes, you can just get waffles, right? They're pretty good here. You don't get enough sugar. I'll go get you some waffles with some
I'm good.
honey
I
on
don't
it.
need sugar. I'm fine.
She's already gone. She's already gone to the buffet table and is starting to make 2 plates.
I had enough sugar last night, if you know what I mean.
Fuck.
You don't know what I mean. It's fine. No one's even touched you.
Jesus Christ.
I get 2 big plates of like waffles and pancakes, and it has so like chocolate bits in it, like there's honey, there's whipped cream, like just essentially anything that could go on a pancake and a waffle and be sweet and sugary. She's gotten that, and she puts one plate in front of she puts like it's a stack of pancakes and a stack of waffles in front of Lizzie, another little smaller stack for Shrishti, and a big ass Shaggy and Scooby eating Subway sandwiches level, cartoonishly big stack of pancakes and waffles, and with a little bit of with like maybe 3 strips of bacon and a little bit of eggs at the side. And she sits down.
How used to space travel are you? Huh?
Yeah. Scarcity is definitely a thing, but
like you know all that's synthetic stuff, right? That's like made of like all kinds of nonsense. And 2, when we take this spaceship, I'm gonna have to pull some serious G's.
Okay, I know.
Pull G's this, pull G's that. You've never really pulled a G's part, have you? Anyway, that's I don't know.
I'll have you know, I woke up in the house of that actress you like on your TV show today with her all over me.
No. That's why? Why would you do that?
Why?
Congratulations! It's your
From what
first.
I remember, it was pretty good.
Is she
Okay.
the first person you've slept with since your high school girlfriend broke up with you?
She's the first person I've slept with last night out of like 17 this week.
I feel like you're overcompensating for something. Are you overcompensating for something? 17 in a week?
No, I can get you the list.
No, I don't care about the list. I'm talking about the fact that you slept with 17 people this week. Feels like you're overcompensating for something.
Did you? Is it
Or
because I
having
mentioned?
fun?
Is it because you took offense to me pointing out that you are unable to hold down a relationship because of your unresolved feelings for your high school ex-girlfriend?
I didn't even go to school.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean high school in the traditional ancient way. I meant high school in the what was it, that weirdo cult school, that education that you had. I keep saying high school because that's what I know from the internet. I don't know what to call it. What did you call it?
What? Why am I letting you two come with me? This is a really
Do you think that you can let me do anything?
okay. Sure,
Um,
whatever.
I like coming. I like you guys. You are very pleasant company to have, and I know many things about you, including the names of your, including of course things that you use for your passwords and everything. They can be very revealing about a human. So, I I tend to be, and I like you. I think you are safe. You both are very safe people, so that's why I'm coming with you to make sure you remain safe.
Do you remember where my boots are?
Yes, you left them. I think you left them mm, just before at the Jeffrey Tube that was near. What was that? The museum. I think that's where you were taking your actress to, like, impress her with your knowledge of the anthropological what was it? The Jupiter section of the anthropological museum. At least that's where I saw you last.
Right.
I
And that's normal to you that you know that.
Yes. I'm. What does normal mean in this case?
Cool. Finish your food. We're moving in 10.
uh, I would
Okay.
like to. I don't know if this is a thing or not, but like, I would like to take advantage of the fact that these two are engrossed in a conversation to reach across the table and grab one of Shashi's pancakes. Is there a role for this, or can I
Yeah.
just do it?
I would say you could just do it. However, if you're wanting to roll for something because rolling for things is fun, I would say you could roll a daring or a grace, and we treat it similarly to like a fight.
Ooh, okay. She is daring. She is grace. That's yeah. That was funnier in my head. Ignore that. I'll do plus daring. Um, why not? And that's a 2d6, right?
Yes.
That's a 5. That's great. I got a 3 and a 1.
Hey, you reaching on over. Either Sashi, you would see Shristi stealing your pancakes, or all the pancakes go slipping off the table, or
I see her reaching for one of the pancakes, and I tip the plate slightly, that the honey that what her hand touches first is not the pancake; it's specifically the dripping honey, and her hands get all sticky and stuck, and So like when she picks it up, the pancake practically crumbles off her hand because there's so much honey on it.
And you just watch all of I would say this would even give us a condition here for Shristi. Sticky fingers.
That's a condition. Okay.
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad.
Because sticky
Bad,
fingers means
yeah.
I can steal stuff easily, right? Isn't that?
No, this is very
No.
literally sticky fingers. Not
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
fine.
very literally you have
Sticky
sticky fingers. And so if these folks do anything to play on you having sticky fingers, they get advantages out of it.
That's
until you fix it.
You have
fair.
chip fingers. You have
Fair,
chip-chipper.
fair. Well, I mean, it's not the first time that she's
Well-
had sticky fingers this early in the morning, but okay. Ooh.
Well, you two are making each other sticky. I'm gonna go and find us a spaceship to steal.
Can you stop saying the S word out loud so many times?
You're not very good at the criminality aspects, are you? Do you want me to come with you? Give you code.
I would
words that you can-
rather do this by myself, but if you'd like to come with, finish your food as soon as possible, because I'm leaving.
Okay, I believe in you. And there is no trace of sarcasm when she says that. She's like just with a smile. I believe in you. You can go do that. If you need any help with replacing the name, remember when you are going to steal the ship, people do notice in the logs. You know how to replace the names and make sure that there's no discrepancies, right? Do I need to show that to you again?
No, I remember perfectly.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna walk toward the docking bay, forgetting everything that they have just.
This is so funny.
Oh. So as you head to the docking bay, Shasta and Shristi are staying behind to finish breakfast.
I think
Okay.
I'm just gonna quickly scarf down what's left and like go to the edge of the cafeteria door and just stand there like leave and then come back and then leave again and then come back and just bouncing there waiting for Shashi to finish but also trying to keep Lizzie in eyesight because this is I don't want Lizzie to go off on their own because that's going to cause chaos, and I don't want to leave Shashi here alone because that's going to be uncomfortable for other people who might get caught in the gravitational well of I know everything about you. So I'm just very much in the middle, in what's the word? Indecisive. That.
Shashi has her phone open, like this, like with the cover, and has it like balanced. And on that, she's tracking Lizzie because she has the camera. She has access to all the cameras in that area, and it's just finishing eating. Dun, 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 dun.
I think halfway
You
through you get
you
a
want my
ping.
cookie?
You get a ping on your phone. Are you done? Can we go? Are you done? Are you done? Can we go? Come on, finish eating, please.
We have time. We have time.
No, but
So-
she's gonna get into trouble, and then it's gonna be on us.
I'll know when she gets into trouble. See, last pancake. It's the last pancake. Ooh, I'm going to put it in the honey. Ooh, a little bit more of the maple syrup this time. I think the honey was enough. I'll put this chocolate chip pancake.
She's doing this on purpose now. He's doing it on purpose. I am so mad. Shishti is so mad
Yep.
now. Tough.
So we will go check in on Lizzie, who has made it to the docking bay, which, as you can imagine, in a generational sci-fi situation here, is a very large fucking expanse of just empty bullshit. I say empty bullshit. It's a big warehouse room filled with shit. There's crates galore everywhere. Some open, some locked, some closed and not locked. filled with miscellaneous supplies, exports, imports, you name it. But most importantly, it's got a fuckload of ships in it that arrange in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. This is a little bit more than just a sci-fi, so there are a few like more fantasy spelljammery type ships as well for picking and choosings. Of course, you got your little like fighter pilot planes, more bigger tanker type ships. Anything that might catch your eye though, in particular, Lizzie?
I think knowing that she has 2 accomplices with this one, she needs something that has passenger space. Normally, she just got a fighter and hijack that for a little bit, but now she needs something a little bit more bulky and something that's going to take people. Also, it's a great excuse to have a ship with a bedroom. So she's looking around for like a small cruiser type vehicle, and I think she'll come across one that um, is kind of like um, a um, a Y-shaped ship. So like the front of the ship is a long section that goes into 2 kind of like a Y-wing from Star Wars shape.
Yeah.
But obviously it's a bigger, and there's like cruise space on the 2 wings, and a corridor that, so basically it's a very loose corridor space with a cockpit and 2 living quarters on either kind of edge of the top of the Y shape. I think that made sense.
Kind of imagining like the RV Winnebago of cruisers.
Yeah,
and ships.
very much. It's shite, and no one particularly cares about it. It probably hasn't been used actively for a while because no one wants to pilot it.
Got that one like
has,
janky wing that doesn't quite. Yeah.
If you shot through one portion of the ship, it would blow up the entire thing. Like it is designed with no safety in mind. It was probably built. Yeah, it was probably built out.
Got it.
Yeah, it is the spaceship's equivalent of the Oast. Yeah, and I think she is going to kind of wander over and see if she can find any attractive members of staff who might be responsible for ship management.
Absolutely. As you are taking a look around, there's a couple of different folk. Most specifically, there is a taller lady of sorts. She has a bit of that prim professionality, but still wears a good old fashioned like jumpsuit. She's got that same vibe happening with the slightly lower than necessary zipper, but still tight, still clean, still a great time. It was just a slicked back, platinum blonde hair for you. Very Charlize Theron vibes is what I am currently feeling. She also wears steel-toed combat boot type deals. You know, I don't know if you ever found boots, but she's got them.
Oh no, we're working on it. Don't worry. This is a 2-pronged.
Just like the ship. Just like the ship. Gotcha.
Yeah. She kind of saunters over, wrench in hand. I'm sorry. I don't think I've been graced with your presence here before. My name's Lizzie Sid.
She glances down at the pad that she was working on, and then glances over at you, looks down at your hand, gives it a little shake. The name's Lyra.
It's a lovely name. Listen, Lyra, I'm not gonna lie. I had one hell of an evening last night, and I've completely misplaced my work boots. So I shouldn't really be here right now, but I couldn't resist. Have you seen the Y van?
The Y van. Yeah, I've seen it. It mostly sits just back there because it's a piece of shite.
It has a certain charm to it. Like, it's falling apart. It could blow up at any moment. It makes it dangerous. It makes it risky, and it makes it sexy.
Well, you're probably one of the first that have said it's sexy in a while. Most just call it a liability.
I get called that all the time, and look at me. I'm pretty sexy.
She'll give you a little, look over. And your point?
I'd love to use an entice roll, please.
Yeah, bring it.
What's the stat for entice?
Heart.
Oh dear. Have I got any of that? I might be buggered.
It's like the flirting thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've got -1 heart. Lovely.
Well, you better hope you roll some good 6s.
Cool. That's a sweet 9.
Okay. So you can either gain a string on them, or we'll choose from the list.
Yes, I will get the basic moves up.
Yeah, but I feel like in this situation, you're probably leaning on the promise something they think you want. Give into desire.
Yeah,
Getting
basically, I would like to ask if they want to sneak aboard the ship and do it.
Okay.
She kind of looks around. Well, that might just be the most exciting proposition anybody's given in quite a while.
It's a crime against beauty.
Well, don't report it because I don't give a fuck about the gendarme here. Shall we go?
Yeah. Lizzie will take her onto the ship before the slow door has even like finished. She's lifted her up and takes her into the ship. And we will fade to black, and as we fade back up, Lizzie has a new pair of shoes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Beautiful. You all from your little camera phone back in the cafeteria would get to witness Lizzie like one shot romancing the like advisor at the moment on duty.
Good for her. That was very quick. And she kind of thinks about it, and she turns to Shrishti. So, okay. So this was very, very good, and I'm very proud of her. My backup plan, but I do happen to know that, do you think I should just delete the footage of her going into that room with the pretty lady, with the pretty prim lady, because the supervisor who checks the footage at the end of the day happens to be married to her. I don't necessarily know if it's an open relationship. I think I should delete the footage, right? Or should I just keep it for another day? Who knows?
I think you should make a copy, Uwu, and then delete the footage for sure. Uwu.
Guys, just wait a second. I've got someone at the door. 1 second. Sorry.
No worries.
No
Right.
worries.
So there is.
It's like DoorDash.
Yeah, I think. I think. Fuck names.
Yeah.
Shristi
What's
is
Shristi?
yeah.
Shristi.
Yep.
Mhm.
Is finally
Shristi.
tired of waiting and decides to head off on uh, her own. Just mostly just trying to figure out. Um, I don't know exactly because I think Lizzie was supposed to find the ship. Lizzie has found the ship. So do I just go to the ship or should I wait? Because Lizzie's probably having some adult fun time and I don't want to interrupt the adult fun time. Uwu. But like, I also want to get on the ship and like maybe take another nap because I've been reading fan fiction all day and my head is starting to hurt slightly. Uwu. Or maybe she'll just find a nice quiet corner and start working on her own original fan fiction, which is where she's created original characters and is writing fan fiction about them. Uh, yes, Uwu. I think that is what she's gonna do.
Okay. So, what corner are you going to write your fan fiction? Are you going to the docking bay? Were you staying there in the cafeteria?
I think it's since we're technically in the future, right? This is not like literal writing. This is more of processing.
Yeah, like books and stuff aren't really a thing.
Yeah, but
It's
ebooks
all
are.
pad and
Yeah,
whatnot,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's more like she's walking around, walking slowly, making her way to the ship. But when she sees someone that looks interesting, she stops. She looks at them, makes up a story about them in her head, and then they write what they think their story is. Uwu, and that story is what becomes part of their original characters. Uwu, that is the fiction. Uwu. And so like this tall, muscular woman with 6 foot tall with like biceps bigger than her face. Uwu is a gallant knight who lives in the underground bunker. Who lives in a spaceship on a decimated planet that's orbiting it, waiting for the nuclear fallout to end, and basically creates a whole world where there's a group of kids, 100 kids who are sent down from that spaceship, or not spaceship, space station, to the Earth to see if it's habitable or not. Uwu, and she calls it the 100. Uwu, and there's a blonde and a brunette who get together, Uwu, and then there's this really badass who's the sister of the brunette, but kind of not really, Uwu, and there's crocodiles, but she doesn't really know what crocodiles are, so it's like a weird sea creature, Uwu, that has teeth. But there's also natives who are living on the planet, Uwu, who've been there since the nuclear fallout. Uwu, somehow they found this one small piece of land which was untouched by the nuclear fallout. Uwu, and they have been living there for the last 100 years, grown families and everything. Uwu, and now they have like their own religion about the nuclear fallout. Uwu, which is like nuclear fallout was caused by a rogue AI. Uwu, and they all worship the rogue AI. Uwu as a god. I'm just going through the plot of the 100.
100, yeah. You're taking me back to college, and my heart's starting to hurt. How many gays do you kill in the process, Steve? How many gays do you kill in the process?
None. The only people who die are the straights.
All right, perfect.
That show could never happen. That's impossible. I don't think you understand how reality works.
Which is why it's fan fiction of original characters in my head.
Yep. Obviously, Lizzie doesn't have to read fan fiction because she just lives it.
Lizzie I'm going to say Lizzie is smitten with Lyra. She wakes up, looks over to her and goes, wow, you really are amazing. I'm going to become smitten with Lyra.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So I get a string on Lyra, and Lyra gets a string on me.
Yes.
And then I take +1 forward to act to impress her. And the reason this romance will never last, according to Percival, is that they're already married.
Yep. But you don't know. It could be an open relationship. That information was never disclosed.
Hi, I'm back. The thing has been dissolved.
The true reason it will never last is because I want to be a rebel, and she seems to be very high up in the program.
She just, I mean, you never know. She does have a ACAG vibe or AGAB vibe. That's how that acronym works.
No, but also the other reason also it will not work is because Shashi was right, and Lizzie cannot hold down a relationship to save her life. So
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
doesn't
on
interest.
so on Shrishti's advice, she just kind of deletes the foot. She like looks at Shrishti like, it's a good. If I delete the footage, I'm a good friend, right?
yes, but if you keep a copy and blackmail her with it later, that makes you even better. Think of it this way: you could use it to blackmail Lizzie, or you could use it to blackmail the government official, who can then do favors for us, or look the other way when we do shenanigans.
I mean, we might need to steal a ship again, and we don't have to go through this whole rigmarole. We could just I could just keep this footage and then use it for another day.
Exactly.
You know what? You are right. I don't necessarily want to blackmail Lizzie, to be honest. If I, the way she looks at me sometimes, especially when I tell her things, when I tell her how her high school ex-girlfriend is doing. To be honest, if I just threaten to tell her about not even threaten, if I just start talking about her high school ex-girlfriend, she'll do whatever I want just to get me to stop. So it's fine.
Fair enough.
And she just like takes a bit of footage and like puts it into another folder.
What you also missed is that Shrishti kind of walked away from this for a bit and created the whole plot of the 100 in their head while making their way to Lizzie. And they've created a whole piece of original fan fiction with original characters called Blark and Kellamy. Those are the names of the main leads.
Blark and Kellamy, and not Blark and Dexa. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh fuck! No, wait. I forgot about that because they keep fucking killing all the gay characters. You don't remember them anymore.
That is lesbian history.
Yeah.
We are playing a game of thirsty some lesbian.
No, yeah, valid. That's on me. I take full responsibility for that.
That's why I asked if there was killing all the gays. So that's all that show did.
Yeah.
As you make it though to the docking bay, Shrishti, you may or may not notice. It really depends on how into your fanfic you have gotten. But a tall, platinum blonde-haired woman in a jumpsuit that has now been slightly pulled up higher than is necessary. It's not fully zipped, but it's definitely that weird in-between spot. She's wearing Birkenstocks, or the space equivalent of Birkenstocks, a type of like slide shoe going right now, with a wonderful pair of like work tough socks underneath. She does seem to be quite unbothered by the choice of shoe. And when you make it in fully, she is opening up a crate and like digging through and pulls out another pair of boots.
Oh, hey, nice
Fresh
shoes.
and brand new. And then you would, Lizzie, have you come off of the ship with your new shoes? You're still on the ship. Okay. Well, you could look around and try and find the ship that you saw Lizzie going onto.
Hey, if one of my accomplices seems to know everything, I just assume they'll be able to find the right ship.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'll give them 15 minutes and then I'll just take off without them.
I'm following Shrishti. Like I'm just actually telling Shrishti what ship Lizzie is planning to go to, because and she's like, oh okay, so this is okay, so ship number 3X4 Z6 row H2 right there. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Ship 4X3 row A4. Right. Okay. Yes.
H. It's row H.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Look here.
Totally
Okay.
oblivious to what you're saying. Just still thinking about their fanfic.
If Shashi starts drifting, Shashi is going to kind of like lasso her whip a little bit around her wrist and just going to start dragging her along the minute she starts drifting into a completely different direction.
Hot. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So not paying attention, still creating stories in their head. Finally make it to the ship. Yeah. Now, so you found a ship with bedroom, with 2 bedrooms even. There's 3 of us. Are you trying to prove a point?
No, one of them is like a crew space and one's the captain's quarters.
And who made you captain?
Me. And Lyra.
Wait, who's Lyra?
Oh, nothing to worry your little head around. Now, this might be daunting and scary for the 2 of you, but we're going to go out into space. We're going to go outside the ship. It's a desolate, dangerous world out there, but don't worry, you've got me. I will come back alive. So, I need you to find a seat, strap in. We will be leaving this dock at high speeds in hopes that they don't catch us.
They won't.
Prepositions are
You've
weird. I've
done
never
such a good
strapped
job.
in before.
Of course they won't.
Yes, because I have got official permission to leave. I have falsified the signals. I have done all the prep work that needs to be done in order to escape this ship without being detected.
Did you erase the serial numbers?
Yes,
Good job.
that's what this blowtorch was for.
Okay.
Anyway, so I get into the command pod, get into the cockpit, begin the takeoff procedure, and
This is
turn the
just such an
radio off.
adorable
So when they
captain.
start asking, "Do you have docking permission to leave?" she just can't hear them.
And that is definitely what you are starting to get over the systems is just a HM the host, are you why that ship is non-operational. HM the host, you need to, if you could just stop up. What are your permissions to be leaving the host? Could you please? You will notice as you are, like turning the pilot, the doors are shut.
Yeah, don't worry about that. They'll open. I'm going
Where
to-
we are sitting, do we have access to a console or like buttons that we can use to contact, like we can speak?
Up in like the like main cockpit console area, there would be. That's how where like Lizzie was messing with the radio, so it couldn't be heard.
Lizzie, sweetheart, could you connect me to the operator, please?
Connected to the operator. Yeah. I'll do that just now. Just give me a hot second. She presses the button for the gun. And she's going to shoot another ship towards the big doors. And then take off.
What the fuck?
Oh dear.
I would love to call this.
shit.
I would love to call this a defy disaster.
A defy disaster.
Yeah.
This is more like
and
a
I'm gonna
cause
use my
disaster, but
special
okay.
ability, Fools Rush In, to give myself +1 forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, is this a daring roll?
I would say I would give you a daring or spirit in this situation.
You also have a +1 from charity.
Cool. Oh, and a +1 from charity. Lovely.
+1 from charity. Yay, charity!
13.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there is absolutely no issue whatsoever with you just Kung Pao blasting it's one of the bigger tanker ships too. So it like old school tanker ship. It's almost been turned into a museum at this point, kind of old battleshipy sort of vibes. They found it on some nautical planet. It was really cool. Why not put it in the generational ship, you know? Space.
It was in police colors. I thought it was a police ship. How was I to know it was a priceless relic?
Well, it's now going through the hull of the ship, the docking bay doors, as is pretty much everything else, because they wouldn't have had time to, do anything. There's a couple of seconds before like the blast shield appears and people don't get completely yanked out into space.
It's in those 5 seconds that we leave.
Correct. Yes. You all are able to zip zap bang right out into the wide vastness of space with cargo crates and a pair of steel-toed boots floating out into the now shield that surrounds the house wall.
You lied. You said they were at the museum. Those are my boots. I'm never going to forgive you for this.
For a pair of boots?
I mean,
you've got my stickers on them. Look, I got that from a concert.
Go out and get them then. Go on.
No.
darling, if I told you that they
We
were
have
out
to
in space,
move.
you would have delayed us further, and you would have gone into space to go get your boots.
They weren't in space 5 seconds ago. They were in that cargo bay.
Yes, but until I knew for sure that you could actually get into the ship, I wasn't planning on taking any risks. Okay, you got new boots.
On the bag, right?
Those boots are ugly. It's fine. They don't fit your complexion at all, and they don't fit your style. Honestly, you should update your style, but that's a whole other conversation.
This ship has an airlock, And yeah, I
think you can escape me.
Set course.
So is it revealed that we're not
from
actually on a ship, and this is all like a huge science experiment in the making, and we just thought we were on a ship for the last 200 years, but we've actually just been in an underground bunker under Earth? Is that what it's happening now?
Is that what you wanted to happen?
As Steve, yes. I thought that would have been a really
This was
cool
all a
podcast.
simulation.
Yeah. As Shrishti, no.
Okay.
Steve's Truman fantasy.
As you all have blasted off from the ship, you would within a matter of like 2 minutes catch on your sensor array here that you're gonna be tailed.
Damn, I thought it looked like an accident.
Yeah, you made it out. You did the thing, but yeah, there is definitely two cruiser type vehicles that are following behind you.
Oh dear. Do you think we can outrun them? Or like, give them slip?
Outrun them? In this? Absolutely not.
Then
What
we give them the
if
slip?
I can try.
what if we what if we pretend like we are lost or we're stranded on the ship and we don't know what happened, and we radio them saying, "Hey, can you help us? We're kind of fucked here. I don't know what's going on." Would that?
I'll just take you back. Why would we want to go back?
No, but then we
Killing
pretend that
them
the
would be a
controls are
bad
not.
idea.
I do have to go back at some point. Me and Lyra have a date.
You know she's married, right?
I
And
thought we weren't going to tell her. I thought we weren't going to tell her.
Oh, is that what we decided?
Yeah, yes, sorry, darling. She's married, and last I checked, her wife is a supervisor, and usually there's a very strict rule that if you're married to your supervisor, you can't be in a polyamorous relationship. It's a weird bureaucratic thing. Don't get. It's very stupid, but yeah.
again, and
Just saying in general.
cool. Anyway, we are out of here. We have these two ships following us. So if you two want to complete whatever wild thing you wanted to do out of the ship, you're going to have to help me get out of this. And the answer is not to surrender control of the ship to the people you're trying to escape from. So, I think, what kind of? So we were traveling. So the big ship that we live in, is it stationary or is it constantly moving?
No, it's
forward?
constantly moving as well. It's not. It would stop occasionally if they're having like a big fleet go out to do something, but a mass shore leave type situation. But yeah, usually it is in constant motion.
Yeah,
fast to hell though. But
so if we wanted to get away but still have a way back to the ship, we have to go kind of like towards where it's heading. Kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we leave anywhere near a planet, or is it big, open, empty space?
It's pretty big, empty, open space. You could check your like sensor situation. There's probably a smaller system nearby, with a small sun and like 3 planets.
Cool. Could we attempt? I know I've caused a bunch of stuff to kind of fall out of the ship.
Yeah.
Is it enough that if I was to fly between it, I could try and get them to crash into it?
Okay, I see what you do. Do the loop-de-loop and yeah. What would you like? I would probably give you either a fight or defy disaster. Even argue
Let's call it a
figure
fight
it
check.
out.
Let's use some fight rules. Yeah. I say to these two, listen, if you're gonna ever see landfall, you're gonna help me take these guys out. There's gunner seats there and there. The ship has 2 guns, one on top, one. Start shooting. And yeah, oh dear, that's my dice gone into the abyss. Okay. Would people on the ship be able to see this happen on the big ship? Would they have?
Not necessarily
with it?
always direct line of view, but with an incident this big, I am sure somebody will have the news channels will be showing up within the next minute or two to start that airplay.
Cool. Do I think I could impress Lyra with my piloting skills if she's watching this on the news?
Absolutely.
Great, cool. With that in mind, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 10.
Okay.
So I will. Oh, I will. Through violence or cutting words, inflict condition on one of the spaceships.
Okay.
I will create an opportunity for one of my co-pilots to get a good shot in. And I will move us into the field so that we are covered from their superior firepower.
Okay. What condition are you wanting to give one of the gendarme crafts?
That's a great question. Insecure.
Okay.
They're meant to know who all the pilots are. They're meant to know, like, the pilots are meant to be them. They're meant to be the people who have got the talented pilots. So this random nobody who's stolen the ship isn't meant to be able to do the things that I've just done. Is how I'm finding the logic in that.
They're insecure in their own flight skills because some nobody is showing them up right now. Absolutely. So one of the two crafts is currently insecure, and in a pretty good line of sight for either one of our gunners. This is Thirsty Gun Lesbians.
You could say that we shoot like rail. It's all
Yeah.
rail guns.
Yeah.
So like it's all shooting like shards of metal that resemble swords.
The little daggers through.
Listen, if we get to Planet 4, I can fight. I will have a sword fight with someone. I've got to use Rip, and I've just realized I can't use Rip in a spaceship. So I've got to find a way to Planet 4 if I want to use that move.
Did either one of the other two want to take a shot?
Yeah. So I'm going to go over to the gunners, one of the gunners, and I'm going to position it. But I first want to hail the gunner on the gendarme ship, and I want to use my move, talk nerdy to me. You may roll plus wit instead of plus heart to entice someone. In addition, choose an area of study that holds special interest for you. You have top tier knowledge of this area and are always prepared with an interesting fact and sometimes even a useful fact when you come across something within your expertise. The GM will provide the information or invite you to make something up. So I hail them, and I want to like kind of drop like just as I'm about as I like aim the big gun near where I can kind of estimate where the gunners would be. I just hail them, and I'm going to drop them. I'm going to I don't know what would I. Yes, I will say. Hi, did you know that in 1992 the Galileo probe proved successful one-way detection of laser light from Earth, as two ground-based lasers were seen from about like 600, I think about 6 million kilometers, I'm not sure, by the outbound probe. And like, and I'll wait until they react. Oh wait, yeah, I need to also roll.
Yes.
Okay, not fantastic. So that is a 5.
Fine. So with a 5, you don't get a immediate response. Instead, you can tell on like your little systems that they are target locking your ship. Uh, they're not aiming for the cockpit or necessarily anything. It definitely seems like they're going to be trying to take a destabilizing shot.
Okay,
They
so I'm going to keep hailing them with facts until they respond, because because my eye is constantly on the ship, and I can kind of see light. I can see light that is shining very dimly across space, and in that light, I can see very little bit of shadow, because I put on these like special glasses on that allows me to see a little more clearly than other people can. So then I'm kind of using it to track where they are, so I can specifically shoot the area that they are in, because I also want to destabilize them, but I'm trying to be more direct on that front.
okay. Um. All right, you can definitely like keep an eye on them, but you are currently mechanically hailing them. We will see what Shristi does, and that'll determine whether or not they take the shot.
Um, right. So just want to confirm. Lizzie told us to start firing, but Lizzie is not firing because she's controlling the ship, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Lizzie is piloting, so
Cool.
cannot shoot.
I just look at what Shashi's doing and look at Lizzie. Should I do the same thing, or do you want me to shoot? What is happening?
Just shoot them. They're basically cops.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that answers that. I'm gonna shoot them, and I'm gonna try to target their what's the word? Their targeting systems is what I want to shoot at specifically. And what was the thing that they were doing? They were um, there's a thing that you said that they were doing uh, for when Shashi was talking. Uh, what are they doing in response to Shashi's info dump?
They
Nothing.
were not responding. Like, yeah, they were pretty much just straight up ignoring it. And instead were working on target locking onto y'all's like engine
Okay.
to destabilize the ship.
Okay. So I'm gonna swivel around in the gun, aim at their thing, and I'm gonna be like, "How about you target onto these nuts?" And uvu, and I'm gonna shoot. And so that's. I'm guessing that's fight, right?
Yes, we've been rolling fight for it, unless
Yeah.
you have an argue for something else.
I don't have anything else. Yeah. Okay. So fight is daring.
Daring or grace, depending on how you do it.
Okay, I'll do daring. Let's do. And does my condition factor into play here?
With sticky fingers, it'll depend on what you roll.
I rolled a 3 plus 2, 5. So
Ooh. Yeah, your sticky fingers probably is the reason why you failed that, I would say.
yeah.
Your finger just doesn't quite pull the, and in fact it doesn't pull the trigger, it pulls the trigger, but like it gets some of that honey stuck within the trigger, so it is just rapid railgun firing in any direction that you turn it, and you can't seem to get your finger unstuck, can't get the trigger unstuck, as you're shooting and aiming at the gendarme, who are then going to take a shot of their own on y'all's engine.
Makes sense. My fingers got cramped because they were too sticky. That has been known to happen. Uwu.
You all would feel this hit to one of your nacelles. It does make the this already piece of ship stutter a little bit. However, I would allow for a defy disaster roll to potentially maintain some sort of control.
Yep. I think Callum should do that, or Shashi should do that.
I'd love to. I'll just find Snapper. However, part of me thinks it'd be funnier that we don't and we crash land.
Yeah, either way.
What stat do you want to give me for that?
Oh, let's go. This is either going to be a grace or a spirit, I think. I'll even allow a wit. This is a quick thinking thing rather than
I feel like I'm not going to use wit because it gives me a +1. Okay. Mostly because I got a 9 on a die. I don't want to have another 10. So let's the GM will offer me a hard choice of a sacrifice. A successful sacrifice.
So obviously one of your hard choices is that you can get arrested. You could face the gendarme music. Your ship will just stutter to a stop mid space. Or your ship goes spiraling. You don't make it to a planet though. Y'all will crash land into a rather sizable asteroid stuck in the belt of that nearby solar system.
I ain't ever getting taken in by the Vozzers. I will spiral out of control and crash on an asteroid. Please, Captain.
Yeah, absolutely. The gendarme line up there, what they thought was going to be a destabilizing attack, and instead it knocks the HM, the host, off of its rocker. One of the wings, that little wonky wing that was going on, instead just kind of falls off entirely. And starts spiraling, and then the whole ship starts spiraling, and the gendarme, obviously the responsible thing would be to follow you all to recover anything, but they don't. And as you all are spiraling and hurtling towards this asteroid, I think that is a great time to take a quick little stretch break, if everybody is available and down.
Yeah, sounds good. Back. Woohoo.
We did it. We made it.
Yeah, somehow.
We survived another break because it's hot and we get sweaty. And some of us need to breathe because we're hot and sweaty. Yeah. Woo. But now that we're back and having a grand old Gradios time, we left off with our lesbians spiraling through space. And unsuccessfully avoiding a crash landing into a rather sizable, like it's big enough to definitely hold this ship. Just goes skidding across now, panel and wingless, Yeah, just pulling back. There's that moment as the asteroid starts to like get to the ship gets towards the edge of the asteroid, and everybody has to start leaning, and you go scooting down into like a big crater, and eventually
The consoles are sparking. People are getting thrown across consoles.
everybody's leaning dramatically to the left, and everybody leans dramatically to the right, and one of you gets a random nosebleed, and the G's are off the chain charts and chains. G's are off everything, no strings attached.
Another happy landing.
Oh,
And then
ooh.
yes, crash, bang, pow.
Nobody panic.
My nose
I'm
is
still
bleeding,
alive.
Lizzie.
She just starts screaming, and it's a bunch of profanities. What the fuck? Holy shit!
Okay.
Motherfucker! Pieces of shit!
Everyone-
I knew this was a
everyone-
bad fucking idea. Why
everyone
the
take
fuck are we on a ship in the middle of nowhere? Off a ship in the middle of nowhere? What the fuck is my life?
Everyone take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out.
My nose is
Deep
bleeding,
breath.
Lizzie.
A deep breath out. And we're gonna repeat the mantra. Lizzie's okay. The world is at peace. Lizzie's
My
okay.
nose is
The
bleeding,
world's at
Lizzie.
peace. Lizzie's okay.
I can't breathe.
The world's at peace.
It would be.
Lizzie's okay.
I would be inhaling the
world's at
blood
peace.
back in. My nose is bleeding.
You can breathe through your mouth.
Are you in
don't need
shock?
your nose. Okay.
No, I'm not in
Me?
shock.
I'm fine.
I'm just. Oh, I'm sure you are. How fine you will be when I call my friends and arrange for the transfer of your ex-girlfriend back into your department is another matter whatsoever.
Don't really have a department. I kind of just steal ships.
I wanted to become your
listen.
roommate again.
I'm sure whatever friends you have are real scary, but unless you last checked, we're on a crashed spaceship on an asteroid. We can see to your nosebleed. There's a med
Right
kit
now.
somewhere.
I would suggest you go find it. Right now. If you please. Chop chop. Before I start to get angry.
Yeah, right, yeah. And I stumble around and find a med kit, and I then hand it to Steve's character. Here you go.
Thank
She is
you.
You're
just
smart. You know how to use a med
smiling.
kit.
She's smiling full grin, and the blood is now like all over her face, and she's still smiling, and she has like this death grip on the handles of the ship. And just,
I take the med kit. I'm like, thanks, I really needed that. And I point to a small little scratch on my hand. Like I'm going to need the med kit to fix that up. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Shrishti,
Lizzie, I
Shrishti,
I
sweetheart,
can do something here.
Shrishti,
I'm waiting
if you're
for.
done with the scratch.
Yeah, one second. I just want to see what Callum is thinking.
Yep, we're looking at some
I'm
moves.
gonna offer you emotional support. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna very delicately get a plaster out and like some wipes and like clean up your wound and be like, this is gonna sting a little bit, and treat you with absolute like delicate care.
Wait.
And then put the plaster on the little scratch. She's gonna kiss it beforehand.
As I see you do this,
Give me the roll. Hold on.
Will do. Okay. I have -1 heart. I'm going to say this is an intimate moment.
Yeah, this is
matters.
fixing hand wounds and any wound is always an intimate
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. I got a 7. barely made it.
And Shishti is like over dramatic. One hand, like the back of a hand, on their forehead, like, oh, the pain, the pain, oh, the pain. Oh.
As I'm watching this scene, I want to roll for daring, because I am actually just going to snatch the med kit away from them, like actively just like, oh. And I don't, but I don't want to do it with my hands. I want to do it with my electric whip that I always carry with me. Because I'm going to take out my whip and I'm going to just lasso it around the kit and I'm going to snatch it away from them.
Okay.
I don't care if it hurts, if it gives them an electric shock. I'm hoping it gives them an electric shock.
Gotcha. To resolve the emotional support real fast, did you want to Steve clear a condition, mark XP, or +1 forward?
Oh, I'm gonna clear my sticky hands condition for sure. And just Lizzie, thank you, Uvu. I'm so grateful for you, Uvu, and for cleaning up my wound, Uvu. This the pain. I thought of changing my name, Uvu.
As I finish putting the plaster on, I notice your hands are sticky, and I get a wipe out and I start wiping them down.
That's great.
And there's many close-up shots of their hands touching.
Oh, it's Umu. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, thank you, Lizzie, Umu. I'm so grateful for this, Umu. This is the most amazing I've ever felt, Umu. For context, those who were not here yesterday, I played I ran an inevitable game where one of the NPCs was a cowboy, and one of the redeems for charity is that I say Uvu. But while I was playing the cowboy, somebody redeemed to replace the Uvu with an Umu. So while I was playing the cowboy, so now instead of Uvu, we're doing Umus. That's it. That's the context. But yeah. So thank you, Umu, and yeah, you swear for a second. You see the perception filter break, and Lizzie, sorry, Shishti almost turns into a cow, but not really. Umu.
Right, that's the biggest turn-off of my life. I'm going to go now and find out where we are and if we can get off this place alive.
By the way,
Yes. What did you get on that? Daring? Yeah, what did you get on that?
I rolled a 9 + 1, so that would be 10.
Nice.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. You would definitely have no problem snatching the med kit with your whip. With the electricity though, you have your skill, so it won't hit them since you got that 10+ there. But both of them could feel
them.
Oh, well, if you're trying to hit them, then yeah, absolutely. While they are touching hands, you both get that fun little like whiplash, and then it wraps around the med kit beneath you all, and
ow, Umu, Umu, ow. That.
Shut up.
What do you mean? I had a scratch and it was getting fixed. Oh, Umu.
Drishti, could you please get me? Could you please drag my chair over to the communicator there? I need to call somebody. Thank you very much.
Not till you say the magic word, Umu.
Do it, or I'm going to call your mother.
That's not the magic word, Umu.
Oh, well, that is uncalled for. I think that you should respect your friend here and say the magic word.
Yeah. Say the magic word, Umu.
Oh, you're going to regret this. Oh, I'm not just going to make it a short-term job. I'm going to make it a long-term one for her and her wife to live with you. Enjoy.
I feel like none of those words are the magic word.
Yeah. No, that's not the magic word.
Abracadabra. What are you talking about? I didn't make you say please.
No, please is not the magic word, Umu. You already said
What
please.
is the word?
Umu.
Then what the fuck is the word then?
Umu.
Uwu.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm sorry. It's just funny.
Get me the communicator right now, darling.
Yes,
Or
yes,
I
Umu.
swear the next call goes to your mother and I tell her exactly what happened to your sister's education loan.
For a
Do
second,
you
for a
actually
split
know
second,
things? Or do you just
she's
like... Or like, do you just put words in a sequence and hope they're right?
I'm pretty sure it's the second one. For a second, Shishti's smile falters and she's like, fuck you, Uwu. Sorry, Umu. And grabs the communicator and hands it to you. Here you go, Umu.
Alpha Breaker 2O, this I am
So
hailing.
you just crashed into an asteroid, sparks fired, wires. You are going to have to fix this communicator before you can just use it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to get to
If only
fixing
we had
the
a
thingy.
If only we had a toolkit available. Looks down at herself. But
I
I've got to
literally
check
just
the
I
shit
snatch it.
outside.
I literally just pluck it from her waist. I'm not in the mood.
It's my outfit. You can't just take my outfit off. You got to take me for
I
dinner
will.
first.
You are not my type, darling. You are too much of a mess. Anyway.
You are very much not my type. Lizzie is gonna go to check if it's got breathable air.
Intimidating femmes who can take you for a ride. Absolutely not your type. Not like I have not seen your entire dating profile on Hinge.
I think.
What, Steve?
No, I was gonna try to think of something, Umu, but my brain is not working. Umu. I think.
Fine.
I'm just fixing the thing now.
Yeah.
I'm just fixing it.
Okay, that's gonna be a wit roll.
Okay.
How are you checking for breathable atmosphere?
It's a great question. I'm gonna open the door.
I was taking a sip of water.
The one shot's over.
So she's like, I should have killed her a long time ago. I should have poisoned her damn tea a long time ago. Oh, it's stupid. Opening the fuck. I should have poisoned her boba when she was sleeping.
Defy disaster.
Absolutely, I'd love to stop. So one shot, you play your character like you're Storm Star.
Yep, you just crash landed. Get the fuck.
Listen,
I don't even care which
Can I do something? Can I do something? Can I
I've got a
maybe throw a spanner at her so she's knocked unconscious when I see her going for the door? Can I do something? Anything?
No. Okay. She goes to the door. There's a little panel next to the door that says, breathable air, yes or no.
No. Why?
That's so much more reasonable than just opening the door. There's not breathable air. You are on an asteroid outside in space.
I've got a move here called Fools Rush In. When you vault into a situation without forethought and wind up way over your head, give someone dangerous a string on you, mark XP, and take 140 to defy disaster. I'm just playing what the sheet tells me.
You no for no, they're definitely now. Is it the brightest light? No, because this is the HM, the host, and it's not fully functional.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a
yeah.
once over of the ship, trying to find out like how fucked we are on the scale of last night and Lyra.
You're probably at like a hot mommy milkers.
Okay. Yeah. That's not good.
That's going to be a sound alert. Just Urvi saying hot mommy milkers. That's. I'm gonna put that as a dashboard thing on Discord, and it's gonna stay there.
Okay. All right. So we're investigating. No doors have been opened. What did we get on the wit roll to fix the communicator?
Okay, I got a 9.
Okay.
Actually, no, I got it. I got an 11. Wait, no, I have +2 on wit. I've got 11.
Very nice, very nice. Fuck yeah. So with an 11, it takes you probably about the amount of time that it is going to take Lizzie to assess the situation to finish fixing your communicator. But from what you can tell, it works pretty nicely. There is going to be obviously like an ideal moment where it'll have its like peak connectivity with the Hustle Mall. You are going to be aware of like a 10-second delay type deal between whatever you say and what you get in. Because
Okay.
While Shashi is doing the thing, and while Lizzie is walking around, Shishti is just rocking back and forth in that chair. It's like, oh my arm, oh my arm, oh my arm. That's how I spent the entire duration of them being productive or productive adjacent. Yes.
Darling, do you want to hold my electrified whip? It might cauterize the wound and hurt less.
I think I would enjoy it more if you were the one holding it, if you know what I mean. But we can save that for when we're rescued, I think.
You're lucky, you're cute. I'm gonna have such a good time punishing you when we get back. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Lizzie walks in on that bit of the conversation and immediately walks out again.
Yes, keep walking.
Oh, this is so fucking funny.
Please don't call the Vozzers. Don't call the Vozzers. You don't want to know what they do to deserters.
Why do you think I will be calling them?
It kind of seems like your vibe.
Again, what part of me, of everything that I know, of everything that I say makes you think that I give 2 fucks about the law?
I don't know. I feel like you just like having power over people.
I do.
And that's like the Voz's whole toxic deal. So it kind of feels like you're kind of like a cop.
Oh, no.
No, I like having power to protect myself, and that means having power over everybody. That
Right.
more and more often than not, the people in power are the ones with the people with the most to lose.
Cool.
Again,
Who are you calling?
I'm calling my friends. I'm using the move, friends in weird places. You are friends with some odd people, folks that others might not consider people at all. I have 3 names down. I was supposed to name 3 of them. For each one, write down one thing they're good at, one reason why everyone else is afraid of them, and what you like to do together when you hang out. I am calling a friend of mine by the name of Pilar. They are the owner of a very swanky, high-end pleasure club pleasure ship, more like. And I'm just calling them because I know that they usually like to float float around in this area of space, because this is usually where a lot of rich people like to get off, dock and dock off when they need to when they're attending the parties.
I'm sure this is where they like to get off. Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
So
sorry.
yeah, I'm just like alpha to beta 4 Xander 5. This is Shashi Firdaus calling, hailing for assistance and a possible lift. Come in, please.
Do you have a role that comes with that move?
When you call on them for help, the GM tells you what they provide. Give them a string on you and mark the favor next to their name. Whenever significant time passes, one of your friends with marked favor will need help from you. Clear their favor if you help, mark a condition if you don't.
Okay. So Pilar comes over on the other end of the other end of the thing 10 seconds later because subspace. Oh, Sasha! Long time.
Hello, darling. How are you? Is everything good?
Oh, it's sure something. You know, we're always having a blast over here in the Dreamapalooza Plaza.
I can imagine. I am so sorry. I apologize for being a little absent the last couple of weeks. Sometimes work keeps me busy. But if you still have love and affection in your heart for a friend, I'm in me and two other less than fortunate friends kind of got into a bit of a scuffle with the gendarmes, and we are currently crash landed on an asteroid. I think you can ping the location. Could you please pick us up? Sorry, pick us up, and drop us back at the ship. I would owe you.
Oh, I do love a good favor. You know how long and how far those can go here. There's like an SOS beeping of a wink that he sends through. Yeah, let me get my navigator on it, and we'll see what we can do.
You are a peach and you are a diamond and you are everything good and delightful and delicious in this world, my love. I'll see you. Bye.
As you hang up, you have secured a ride out. It is going to take a little bit of time for them to catch up to you, as the Dreamapalooza Plaza doesn't necessarily move at light speed. It is a pleasure boat, so it just kind of has a bob and a weave to it. And after probably closer to an hour or so, it arrives at the asteroid belt and will beam you all up, essentially, into the is it staff quarters. You aren't going to just get a free ride on a pleasure cruise. Sorry about it. Now if you break out, yeah, okay.
Right. So you've we've got to work for this guy now because you
Well,
refused to fire on that ship when you should have.
I don't think we have to
I
work for
don't
them. I think it's just a favor, right? One time only.
It's just
Yeah,
a
it's
favor.
just a favor.
It's just
They're
a
just not
favor.
gonna. Yeah,
Lizzie,
he's just not gonna put
favor.
you in anywhere public though, because you are refugees, somebody they're saving. Like, yeah,
When
you're not
Lizzie
getting.
says this, Shashi looks at her for the first time like there is something genuinely wrong with her. Are you okay? It's a favor. She's a friend. I have friends.
Oh,
You understand the concept, right?
vaguely, I've heard of them.
Uh-huh.
They're like people that you spend time with, but don't necessarily spend time with in bed. I've heard of the concept. I've not really explored it that much.
I'm gonna have to make up another PowerPoint for her, don't I? Jesus Christ. But the little tune. This time we'll have a song in it. Maybe that'll help you remember better. With a little tune.
Cool. Well, I'd love to know what this favor is, so I can get out of here. Unless, you know, what's the quality of the pleasure on this pleasure boat?
I mean, this is it's a swanky pleasure boat. Once it has picked you all up, it will begin to make course back towards the Hosmwall. Just kind of bobbing and weaving. And it's swanky. It's got varying levels. There's definitely going to be some rooms that like probably only like 4 people on the ship could actually afford. Going down to the levels of you won this on a Make-A-Wish sweepstakes.
Quick question: if we go back to the ship, won't they know it was us when we get put back to sent to prison or other things?
Oh, I've gone through this a bunch of times. They'll throw you in the slammer for a little bit, and then you break out when everyone else tries to break out, or they just let you go eventually because they realize there's no really point in a prison system on a spaceship that's kind of already a prison. You know,
Don't worry, I have a plan.
they'll put you in community service. You'll have to clean some Jeffrey's tubes.
What is community service?
It's when you help other
So
people.
it's when you help other people, but you're being told to do it by the law, because
Oh,
we're meant to be
yes,
productive members of society.
Oh, yes, the
no.
tribunal did try and assign me community service at one point, but I got out of it. It'll be fine.
What is your plan?
Sure. It's actually quite nice to do. It's rewarding to give to the little people, you know, helping out, cleaning up graffiti. I mean, sometimes you've got to clean off the good graffiti as well, which is a real shame. So you try and like avoid those bits.
I have other things to do. It'll be fine unless you want to go ahead and do the community service, which is fine. I mean, you know, I have my own methods. So
I mean,
my record is spotless for a reason.
It's been a while since I saw Emma, and I think Emma's in the slammer at the moment, so I could meet up with Emma in the slammer.
Okay,
And
no
slammer.
problem. Shushi, do you want to go into the slammer?
No,
Okay.
I don't even
Fantastic.
remember
So we
why we
have
were
it
doing
right.
this in the first place. So.
Yes. So appropriately, the person with the plan and the reason we were doing this in the first place will go to the slammer, while the two of us innocent bystanders will claim denial and throw Lizzie under the bus. That's the term, right? That's the phrase of like when you admit the
What's
truth
a
of
bus?
who is actually responsible.
What's a bus though?
I
Why
wouldn't
are we
call
throwing
Emma a
people?
bus, but I will be under her.
Problem solved. Everyone is happy.
And as go ahead.
Shashi, does your friend who owns this ship, are they looking for someone to help with marketing? Do they need like a marketing person to advertise their stuff on the interwebs, on the subspace channels and the downspace channels? Maybe I
Ask
could
them.
just I could get a job here and not have to go back to that fuck all ship. Like, I don't think
Ask
I'd be
her.
very good at the sex work, but I am pretty good at marketing, so. Yeah. Okay.
You can ask her if you'd like.
Yeah, I
I'm
think.
planning to go back to the ship because, well, it's a good place to hide. But
But this
if you
is.
don't want to go, you don't want to go.
You have more freedom here, though, right? You'll be able to do more of what you want. I don't know.
Who said I wanted freedom?
You want to hide. Doesn't.
Yes. I want to hide. And I want to hide in the one place no one looks for me. Right under their nose. That's kind of the point.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Shashi's gonna try. Fucking hell, Shashi's gonna try to do the try to get a marketing job on the ship, because yeah, as much respect as they have for sex workers, they are not very good at the work part of it. Like, so I think they're gonna try to find a job here, which pays for room and board and maybe a little bit extra to spend to go see Shashi once in a while. I think that's gonna be the vibe. Yep.
Hell yeah. Roll me and we'll call it an entice.
Okay. What is the modifier for that?
Your heart.
Great. I have a -1 to heart. That's great. I rolled another 3. -1. That's a 2. What the fuck, bro? I've rolled less than 5 all day.
Right now.
They're not hiring right now. They can go fuck themselves. Okay.
They're not
Fine.
right now.
That's fine. I am going to market the fuck out of them anyway, but I'm gonna do it, the other way around. Don't go to this place. It's full of bugs and infestations, and I'm not talking about the
Space alien bugs.
yeah that. I was trying to think of a diplomatic way to say it, but I realized we have not been diplomatic at all today, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but that's fine.
Just review bomb the Dreamapalooza Palazzo. Beautiful. But the Dreamapalooza Plaza is going to take you all back to the Hustle Mall. It takes a couple of hours, so if you sneak out of the staff quarters, there's opportunities to have a time. But as you all,
Lizzie partakes in the time. She goes to the engineering department. She finds the overhot engineer lady, and they do it in the engine room.
Shashi is busy with the owner, with her friend Pilar.
okay. You all entertain yourselves for the next 3 hours or so, and when you come back to the Hazel Mall, Polar, having also been distracted, didn't have didn't make any calls. However, you would see on several news screens the incident at hand replaying, as well as a number to call if you have any information with regards to the situation, and all of your faces would appear at some point. Not always a close up or anything, but
Don't worry, I got this. I phoned the number. Hello, is this the information hotline?
Yes.
Hi, yeah. You know the one who's the pilot in those videos?
Pilot face attained. Yes.
Yeah. That's me. I kidnapped the other two. I'm turning myself in. I've just arrived on the Who's a Palazza Balooza, and yeah, I'll turn myself in. The other two are innocent. I deal with all that.
Please stay stationary as gendarme will come to assist you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.
No. And it just clicks.
I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're you nothing to talk to, and I hope that, like, if you're not having a good day, that you give yourself space to make your day better. Goodbye, robots.
Sorry that the AI receptionist was having a bad day. Hope it gets better. You would see two uniformed officers round the corner pretty quickly to come and round you up, Lizzie. Oh no!
Oh no, this is such a shame. I really don't want to be arrested. Oh no, these handcuffs. They're so tight.
As Lizzie is taken off to the brig in a not so delicate fashion, Shisti and Shasha, how do you all come back? What's it look like for you?
I think Shishti almost immediately goes back to writing fan fiction in her head. This time, she's writing about this this secret facility in the middle of nowhere that researches strange artifacts and finds them across the galaxy and brings them back to this facility to store them. There's a two disgraced cops who are hired by this place. They work with the Secret Service. The Secret Service is an organization that protects the president. The president is a person who rules the land. The land is a place on Earth called dirt, and they go on adventures. And one of the adventures ends with one of the caretakers of the place getting blown up, but he's miraculously back in the next chapter because he had a dragon bracelet in his pocket, and the dragon bracelet gives the wearer invulnerability. But the side effect is that someone else in the vicinity dies, and turns out that the caretaker's best friend put that in his pocket, and we're all worried that the main leads are going to die, but they somehow survive, and a random bystander gets fucked because of course he does. And that's the end of the first book, or the beginning of the second book, and then somehow the main villain of the first book, they have a facility called a bronzer, where they turn people who are hardened criminals and they lock them up there, and then they this main villain releases H.G. Wells, but turns out H.G. Wells is actually a woman who was writing a pseudonym, and her brother was taking all the credit for it. And
Wait, sorry, is this the plot house? Is this actually the plot of Warehouse 20, whatever it's called?
yes.
H.G. Wells is a woman.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what? I have to watch this show now. I was
No,
gonna make
have you not?
No, I need to. No,
Had
I've
you
watched
not?
it.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay. That's why I was just letting him going. I'm just assuming everybody knows all the plots to these sci-fi shows, and that's why we're dropping them.
I mean, there was
Female
a
H.G. Wells,
sequel
that's so
of
funny.
a boarding school kind of movie about a bunch of girls, and in that it turns out Shakespeare was a woman. So like, I'm fully here for that. I love that shit. I honestly love that
That's
shit.
boring. But H.G. Wells,
Yeah.
H.G. Wells, the woman's really funny.
And played by Jamie Murray. Murray. Yeah, I don't know if you know who that is, but
Yeah, that Jamie Murray. Oh, she was in Sense8, the Sense8 lady.
I think so. I'm not sure. I've seen her somewhere.
But yes, fanfic.
She was in Dexter, is where she was, and in Once Upon a
Oh,
Time.
Lila. Oh, she was.
Yeah, she was the Evil Queen's mother, I think, in Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
No, she's it's complicated. Don't get me on that rabbit hole. Finish
Yeah.
your fucking story up.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's the second chapter ends with H.G. Wells trying to use a trident, which is a weapon used by the god of the sea. The sea is a thing on the land, which is a body of water. Water is something that you drink. And using a trident to activate the Yellowstone volcano, and being talked down by one of the agents who's also a woman, and they have like a won't they romance across all 5 seasons, but they never actually get together because the writers were too chicken shit to actually put 2 women together in 2011. So and they actually end up making the 2 leads get together. This is spoiler territory. I haven't actually watched it yet, but that's my prediction that that's what happens with the 2 leads, because that's usually what happens. Even though at the end of the second book, she says to the main lead, the female lead says to the male lead that she sees him as a brother. But I'm expecting in the 6th part, in the 6th chapter, 5th book, they will actually get together and they will have sees me like a brother babies, apparently. So
Babies, good lord.
I don't know, bro.
Brother babies.
No, I said sees me
What
like a brother
Brother
babies.
babies.
Yeah.
That.
What about your character? What does your character
Yeah,
do?
I was gonna say.
Oh.
What about we're wrapping up for Shristi?
Oh no. I think scarred by this experience does not get on a ship ever again, even though she's technically still living on a ship, but that's a whole other conversation for the whole other day. And she just the usual does her work, does life, writes more fan fiction, gets it published, becomes the best whatever, gets hired to write on the Godzilla show, and somehow introduces Cthulhu, and Cthulhu and Godzilla fuck, and they have Cthulhu babies, and half Cthulhu, half Godzilla babies now. And then they also introduce, they also send them to, the writes a plot where they escape the underground facility. Turns out that they've actually been living on a populated planet, that is Earth, that is completely fine. But they were just in the underground facility as part of an experiment that's been running for the last 300 years. And that's the plot, yeah. That's what happens to Shashi. To Shishti.
Hell yeah. Congrats, Shristi. Fanfiction can get you somewhere. What happens to Shasha?
So Shashi, she first thing when she gets onto the ship, she kind of goes over to where the TV show is being shot, and she kind of slips in to speak to her on and off girlfriend. And she kind of just she likes to go over whenever something like stupid or something big happens, and they like hook up, and she spends a night with her, spends a couple of nights with her, and she starts she at some point will use whatever illegal money that she has stored away to buy the club, so that she can kind of spruce it up a bit, because it is getting on, kind of make it a little not swanky, but at least respectable establishment. Everyone is paid well, knows health and safety concerns, etc., etc. So she's just happy on the ship, hiding out where she is, gathering her secrets, using her connections and favors to make to and be invisible, while also hooking up with interesting, weird, positively dangerous women on occasion.
All right. Lizzie, anything exciting happen to you once you get out of the brig for your wrap up?
She does the same thing again. She meets up with Lyra, and the two of them steal a ship, and the journey goes a lot more smoothly this time. But eventually, she winds up back on the ship, stuck in the slammer, and it's an endless cycle. And they keep on going. You could
Filings
just,
for a divorce after
yeah.
this trip.
It's always like, you could just join the official expeditioners. You'd be useful. You seem to be good at this. You just, for some reason, refuse to take orders. I'm like, yep. So I'll see you in 4 months, boys. And goes off to do
Never
it
catch
again.
me.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So as our lesbians make their way with the world, we will wrap there for the happy time zone of whatever you may be. I know we've got some tired folks and some hot folks across land and sea. So we'll take a little break from space and do some outros as our lesbians reconvene with society after crashing onto an asteroid. I'm gonna popcorn this over. We'll start with Percival, and we'll popcorn around some outros. Tell a little bit about again who you were, where we can find you. That Gucci stuff.
I've been Abhilasha/Percival. You can find me on Blue Sky mostly at Ombre Lesbian Night, OMBRE Lesbian Night. You can find me there. You can find my writing pinned there. So please do go check out my blog. It has some fun stuff on it. What else? I'm not doing much except I have one regular game with Lantern Light Adventures called It Waits for No One, where we are essentially playing a bunch of adventurers who are trying to stop creepy prophecy and creepy angels who might or might not be real. I am playing a fuckboy, Scarlet Pimpernel style, rich la-di-da lesbian. I like to, mix it up on occasion. So we'll be playing not this Monday, the coming Monday, because this Monday they're always off on the last week of the month. Apart from that, oh yes, so I was one of the co-writers on a book published with Daylight Publications called Exlartanis, which is kind of a riff on Atlantis, but like trying not to be weird about it, which is very difficult for a lot of people. People get very eco-fascisty about Atlantis on occasion. It gets very racist on occasion. I mean, obviously the creation was by an ancient Greek, so it's not like we're being very surprising here on people getting weird about it. But we did create like something that is more ecological, more ecologically friendly, like a pretty cool place. So I co-wrote for that. You can find the book if you want to play in this world on Drive Through RPG. It is called Exlartanis and it will be under Daylight Publications. Please go check it out if you want to play something cool and fun in the Atlantis world. I had great fun coming up with researching underwater species that might live in this world.
Beautiful. And we're gonna loop back to Daylight when I do my outro. So I'm really excited that you brought that up. Who would you like to popcorn it over to, though?
Popcorning it over to my current in-game nemesis, Callum.
Hello, I have been Callum and will continue to be so. You just won't see or hear me unless you go to Blue Sky, where you can at Fiat Callum. I am not currently doing anything else. You can find me in a game later, which will be Agent P's game, which I believe is game 12 or 11.
Yeah, it's 12.
What game is it?
It's 12.
12. I'll be in game 12 later today, where I'll be playing a completely different type of character. And yeah, you can find me over at House of Dreams doing stuff. You can find me here at Pantsless Tables doing stuff. If you live in Wales, and we'll be there in August, you can go and see my play on the first Monday of the Eisteddfod in Wrexham, that place from the football show. It's a real place. People live there, and the Eisteddfod's going to be there this year. So if you speak Welsh and you go to the Eisteddfod on Monday, I'll be part of the Goglais showcase. But no one who's watching this is from Wales or speaks Welsh, so I'm just showing off. That's me. I will popcorn it over to Steve. Bye.
Fucking guy, when are you gonna tell us that your play got picked up? This is the first time I'm hearing of it. What do you fucking mean?
It's like 15 minutes and it's like a short.
No,
it
doesn't matter. It's still a big fucking deal. Like, come on.
I'm getting paid 50 quid for it. All right, let's
okay.
lower expectations.
It doesn't matter. It is a really cool fucking thing. And
it's just, there's a world where someone sees it because it's in Wrexham.
Exactly.
It's famous.
Exactly. Fucking guy. Okay. And I use fucking guy as like, Yeah. Anyway, hi, I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless Tables and other related things. Fuck, of course my voice disappears or goes away during my outro. I'm doing a thing with stuff. I'm really proud of this entire event. We've done so much fucking good for such a good cause. The vibes have been immaculate. You are all great. I've been able to learn so much about myself and my skills and that stuff. And this year is the next 6 months of Pantsless Tables are going to be very, very important. We're starting a new show in end of August. First week August, sorry. Details on that are going to come out most likely Monday. I will release the casting call for that Monday. It's going to be alternate Fridays, alternate from our Dark Waters stuff. First week August, also for now, there's no set date yet, but like second week August, early August is when we release God Killer, Kismet, which is created by Aman, featuring Assis as the main lead. It's going to be 8 episodes, 4 episodes in Hindi and 4 other episodes in different languages. We're doing French, we're doing Spanish, we're doing Mandarin, and we're doing what's the fourth one? French, Spanish, Mandarin, and brain. One more, something. But yeah, 4 different languages that was spotlighting. It's being sponsored by Evil Hat and a couple of other things. Hopefully, there's a bunch of really cool fucking shit that's gonna happen with that. I'm really excited about it. It's going to air on Pantsless Tables and then also on Aman's YouTube channel. I am very proud. We have a bunch of cameos from so many cool people, including some people, like a lot of people from the community, from who speak different languages and do different cool fucking things. What else? Hindi, French, Spanish, and Mandarin. I think it was, yeah. I think I fucked that. That's on me. I think English is what I was thinking because English is also featured. But yes. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because this is my last game. I will be producing the last 2 games, but I'm not playing in them, so I get to chill for now. I will see you in 8 hours for when I come back. But for now, DM, it's all yours.
You deserve to have a rest and an off-stream time. That's very important, Steve. So when this is done, I hope you go take a nap. But hi, yes, I am Irby Fitz, and will continue to be Irby Fitz to steal Callum's line because I forgot what I need to be doing. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a professional GM for hire over on Start Playing. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, I can usually wrangle chaos a little better, I promise. Otherwise, you can find me doing fun stuff here at Pantsless Tables. I play in a Blades of the Dark campaign here on alternating Tuesdays, which is a load of fun. As well as over on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, we play a nice little wholesome game of Wild Sea. We play third Thursdays, but we have an exception coming up where we're playing this Sunday night. So yay! If you want to come see a mute bumblebee, try to have a great time. It ends poorly. Otherwise, you can also find me doing shenanigans over at the Rollers Joint. We are actually going to be doing a showcase of the daylight system here throughout July. So we're going to have several interviews going on with writers and artists, and then doing a production to show people about the system, how to make a character, how to play. So casting calls for that should actually be going up next week, so feel free to join in and watch that. But otherwise, feel free to join in and have a great time hitting all of the fun donation buttons that have been in the chat, hitting all of the follow link buttons in the chat. Because this is a great important cause, and the people here have worked really, really hard to make this be a beautiful, spectacular thing. And as somebody who is in a community who's actually been impacted by PFLAG, I come from the southern United States, so we don't have a ton of gay education here, fun stuff. It's actually been a really impactful community with helping a lot of our other local charities. So please donate. It does shit, is my point. But that's what I've got. Do giveaways, stick around. Thanks for watching.